Hello. I'm just getting the angles right here, everybody. If I can. Hey, Christine. Sorry about that. I'm trying desperately to get a good angle here. The arm's getting cut off just a smidge. Ah! Oh my goodness. Let me try this way. Nope. How do we feel about this angle? Hey Tom, welcome. I'm still trying to get these angles right, everybody. Just trying to get it to be straight. All right, that looks good enough. You guys tell me what you think. Christine, you like my shirt? Cranston for life. Got it as a gift once for my birthday. I know you're a Cranston fan. Ah. There we go. That's the view. About 4 more minutes before class time. 3 more minutes. Everybody must have had a pretty good weekend. Alicia! What's up, my girl? Are you practicing with us today? The life of a mom. You're a great mom, girlfriend. All right, we're starting in less than a minute. I'm gonna move the comments over to the right. All right. Good morning. Welcome to practice today. We are going to be doing a powerful wrist-free flow. So I hope you enjoy your time on your mat today. All right, let's come and start standing. Be open to new possibilities. Give yourself a few moments to settle in, right? Drop anything that you can so you can be present for your practice today. Notice the bottoms of your feet, the earth beneath your feet. Just spread out those toes, the pads of your feet. Roll your shoulders up and back and lift up your lower belly as you stand tall. Palms open to the front of your room. Breath nice and slow and deep. As you inhale, next reach your arms up. Feel length throughout your side body and then soften the shoulders. Hook your thumbs here and spread your fingers apart. Spread your shoulders apart. So you're kind of actively giving your thumbs a little tug. Tailbone points down, belly lifts. And then inhale, find some length. Exhale, shift to the left. Inhale, come back up. Exhale, over to the right. Inhale, lift back up. Switch the cross of your thumbs and soften your shoulders. Inhale, stretch back up, lift up through the fingertips. Exhale, bend over to the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale over to the right, neck is long. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hands to heart center. Soften the shoulders. Inhale, reach back up. Soft knees as you fold forward. Let your head hang heavy. Keep engagement in the lower locks. And then grab opposite elbow. Bring awareness to your breath. Awareness into the backs of your legs. Scanning your body here. And breathing into the tighter spaces. Inhale to a flat back. Let your fingertips float off your mat. Exhale, fold, soft knees, tops of the hands on the ground. Inhale, flat back, fingertips float off the mat. Lift low belly, reach out through your sternum. Exhale, fold. Just drop your head, tuck your chin a little bit. One more time, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, completing that exhale. Take a breath here all the way in. Pause at the top, and then roll up using the exhale, keeping your chin tucked till you're upright. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Inhale, reach back up. Exhale, forward fold, soft knees. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips can float or maybe palms press into the shins. And then release your fingertips to your mat. Slowly sink your hips a little bit here. Step your left foot back, keeping your core engaged. Hug your right hip crease in and lengthen your spine. And then drop your back knee down. And just stay here for a few moments on your fingertips, lifting up low belly, lengthening the spine through the top of the head. Release the back toes here. Sink the hips a little bit more. Lift the heart a little bit more. Spread the shoulders. Relax the skin on top of the spine. Good. And then let's walk the hands up the thigh. And press it away lightly. Point the tailbone down. Lift up low belly. Lift the chest. And then add the arms if it feels okay. Long through the fingertips. Maybe looking up at the ceiling. Bring awareness to your breath. Engage Mula Bandha, the root lock. For 3, 2, 1 more breath. Good. Let's come into a twist here. Bring your left arm across the right thigh. Reach your right arm back. Hug the inner thighs. 1 more breath here. Inhale. And then exhale back to center. Inhale. Sink in, Anjane. And then release your fingertips down. Tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Take a deep breath in, lift low belly. Step your back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Stay here for a breath in. Complete the breath. And then roll up on the exhale. Inhale, lift your arms high. Exhale, hands to heart. All right, from here, we'll take a little standing back bend. So bring your hands to your lower back, elbows in. Point your tailbone down, lift your belly. Lift your chest. Keep your neck long and just breathe here. It doesn't have to be a big back bend, just a baby back bend, opening the heart. Breathe. One more round of breath. Good. Slowly from the bottom of the spine up, we'll start to lift. Arms reach up. And then bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers or hook your thumbs. Soften your knees here. Lengthen knuckles towards your heels. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, forward fold. So the knees stay bent, but you kind of just lay the belly and the chest on the thighs. Let the arms reach over the head. Again, you can have a towel between your hands or a strap, or just hook your thumbs instead of all of the fingers. Awareness to breath. And every time you take a breath, think of maybe bringing yourself back home. Release the arms. Come into a flat spine here. Inhale. And fingertips touch the ground. Sink your hips a little bit. Engage your core as you step the right foot back. Good. Low lunge. Drop your back knee. Stay here. Hug your left hip crease in and find length throughout the top of your head. Shoulders soft. Belly lifting, ribs. Try to take your ribs away from your thigh. Release the top of the back foot as you sink in a little bit here. We're going to walk the hands up the front thigh. Press away. Shoulders soft. Left hip hugs in. Arms reach up. Remember, point the tailbone down. Lift the frontal hip points up. And then extend up through the side body. Chest lifts up. Neck is long. Neutral. Full, complete breaths in and out through the nose. Engaging the glutes and the pelvic floor muscles. One more breath in. And then as we exhale, sit up a little bit taller. Bring your right arm across your left thigh and reach your left arm back for the twist. Relax the shoulders. One more breath. Good. Come back to Anjaneyasana. Just a breath here. And release the fingertips down. Tuck your back toes, lift your back thigh up. And again, hug that left hip in a little bit. Round into your upper back. And then step your back foot forward. It's all about the preparation before just coming into the next shape. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Stay here for a full breath in. Pause at the top of the breath. And then roll up using the whole exhale. Take your time. Empty it out. Finish it. Inhale, arms lift up. This time, hook your thumbs. Take a deep breath in, again to lengthen. Take it over to the left. We're going to hold here. Consciously bringing your hips to the right as you reach your fingertips to the left. Try to keep a lift in both sides of the rib cage. Inhale, come back up. Switch the cross of your thumbs and come over to the right. Consciously shifting your hips to the left, reaching your upper body up and over to the right. One more breath. Come back up. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. And then from here, bring your fingertips down. Sit low to step your left foot back. Hug your right hip in. We're staying on the back toes in this low lunge here. Lengthen out through the sternum. As you hug that right hip crease in, you're just going inward and kind of waiting for that click, right? You feel it click into place. Inhale, lengthen out. Exhale, straighten the front leg, so we're in extended pyramid. Possibly lifting the front toes, pressing the back heel down. Inhale, bend the right knee, lengthen out through the top of your head, through the sternum as you sink the hips a little bit. Exhale, straighten the front leg, maybe lift the front toes. Inhale, bend the knee, look forward, come onto the fingertips. Exhale, straighten the leg, lift the toes. One more time, inhale, bending in, coming onto the fingertips, lengthen. Exhale, straighten the front leg, extended pyramid. Holding here. For 2. For 1. Rebend your right knee. Again, hug the right hip in, get strong in the lower body. Walk the hands up the front thigh. Coming into that low lunge. Reach the arms up. So we're in crescent warrior here. Bending my back knee so I can soften the tailbone down a little bit less pressure. And then I'm going to straighten out the back leg. Take a deep breath in, lengthen through the side body. And then bend your back knee, pull your fists in. Complete the movement. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. You can straighten the front leg if it feels good. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. As you stay in this bent knee crescent, bring your hands to your hips. Keep the front knee bent or straighten out the back leg. Lift up your frontal hip points. Interlace the fingers or the thumbs behind the back and reach your knuckles or your fingertips towards your heel. Lean forward. Take a deep breath in. And then come off your back toes for a bent knee variation of Warrior 3. You can always release the arms by your side or in front of you. When it feels okay, you might straighten your front leg a little bit more, your standing leg. Warrior 3. For 3. 2. One more breath. Bend your right knee, step those left toes back, reach your arms up, crescent warrior. Inhale. Exhale, open arm twist to the right. Just breathe. Engage. Hug the inner thighs as you twist. Work the back thigh. Exalted warrior, right fingertips find the back thigh, reach the left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, hands to your mat. Good. Take a deep breath in, find length. We're going to pivot to the left. Stay on your fingertips. Just find Skandasana over here to the left. Bringing awareness again to the back of the leg, inner thigh, wherever you're feeling sensation. Bring the awareness there and breathe. You can use your fingertips here again as you walk over to the right. Skandasana again here. We'll move side to side a few times. So again, either on your fingertips or not. Over to the left, take a deep breath in. Over to the right. Inhale. Over to the left. Inhale. Use your core if you're not using your hands. Please, over to the right. One more time. Inhale. Over to the left. Good. Deep breath in. And then from here, we're going to come into Prasarita. A wide-legged fold. Just let your head hang heavy. Awareness to your breath here. Inhale, find length. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Come into a flat back here. Take your hands on your waist and rise up to stand up. Turn your right toes out, warrior two. Tailbone points down, belly lifts. Toes spread, activate the muscles here. See if you can find some more openness here in the left side ribs. And then we're going to reverse on an inhale. And come into warrior two. Inhale, side angle pose, forearm on the thigh or fingertips to your mat. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle. Exhale, warrior two. Good. One more time, reverse warrior, inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Side angle pose. Hold here. 5, 4, 3. Hug the right hip into the right arm if your fingertips are on the ground. 4. Last breath here. 5. Good. From here, come back up to warrior two. Bring your hands to your hips, straighten your front leg. Turn your right toes in. Inhale, lift up the chest. Exhale, forward fold. Prasarita. This time possibly taking the ankles. If there's an inversion in your practice that you'd like to take here, tripod headstand or bound headstand, you can do that. Engage the quads as you're in this fold. For 3, 2, shoulders away from the ears. One more breath. Come into a flat back here. And then pivot to the right. Frame your front foot. So we're in a low lunge, and just for a moment, come into lizard. Heel toe your right toes out, and then maybe come onto the forearms or whatever feels best. If you want to reach for that back foot for a little stretch, take it. Awareness to your breath, to your body. Good. All right, come back up onto the fingertips and frame your front foot. Come into this low lunge position again. Hug your right hip in. We are coming back up into crescent warrior. One last little bit on this leg. Reach forward and hover over your front thigh for thunderbolt. Lift up low belly. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, pull your fists in. Step onto that right foot. Pull your left knee into a standing knee lift, I guess you could call it. And then as you inhale, slowly come back. Just touch those left toes down. Really engaging the glutes and the core. Exhale, come back up. Inhale, press back. Exhale, come back up. Pull the fists in. Just two more. Inhale, back. Some of you might not even touch the toes. All the work is in this right leg. Exhale, bring it back up. Last time, reach it up. Full extension, and then bring it back up. And hold here. Hands on your hips, elbows back. Flex that left foot, and let's come in for a twist. Right hand on the shin. Left arm reaches back. Hug the inner thighs as you twist. Maybe looking back at the left thumb. If you want to practice straightening that leg, but you can't quite reach the foot with the hand yet, you might bring the hand on the top of the thigh and just try straightening that leg. Breathe. 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Coming back to center, lift the knee, hands to heart. Inhale. And then step it down. Good. Arms by your side, just pedaling out the feet. And breathing. Noticing and observing how you feel here in mountain pose. Maybe a sip of water if you need it. All right, we're going to do that all over on the left side. So this is going to be good. We've done all that work on the right side. Now it's time to really observe and notice how this feels on the left side. Inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. And then fingertips down, stepping the right foot back. Hug the left hip in. Deep breath. Inhale, sink in and lengthen out through the sternum. Exhale, straighten the front leg, possibly lifting those left toes up. Inhale, bend in, look forward. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, look forward. Exhale, straighten. We're going to hold here. Keeping the spine long. If you need more, left toes curl towards the face. And the back heel presses down. Two. One more breath. Good. Rebend the left knee, come onto your fingertips, low lunge, hug the left hip in. Walk your hands up your front thigh for crescent warrior. Bend your back knee and reach up. Straighten the back leg to the best of your ability. Take a deep breath in. And bend your back knee, pull your fist in, lift up through the collarbones. Inhale, lift, possibly straightening the front leg, but find maximum extension. Exhale, bend, empty out all the air. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Last time, lift. And bend. Stay here, hands on your hips. Lift the back thigh up, lift the low belly up. Interlace the fingers, one finger over and lengthen. Lean over that front thigh, come onto the right toes. And as you inhale, lift off the right toes. Try to soften the right outer hip down, so the right pinky toe down. Possibly straightening that front leg. I'm having technical difficulties here, but that's okay. It's all good. Good. Bend your left knee, step all the way back. Reach your arms up, crescent warrior. And then let's come into that open twist to the left. Good. Hug up the low belly, hug in the ribs. Just breathe, shoulders soft, arms strong. Good. Come into exalted warrior here. Inhale. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Deep breath in. And then pivot to the right. Come into Skandasana. And again, I say it every time, but just in case somebody newer to the practice is watching, you can be up higher here in this shape. Kind of resting your arms on your thigh or your fingertips down. One more breath. Crawl your fingertips over to the left. Bringing that same awareness to the back of the leg, inner thighs. Inhale here. Exhale over to the right. Stay for a breath. Exhale over to the left. Stay for a breath. Exhale over to the right. Stay for a breath. Exhale over to the left. Good. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale over to the right. Inhale. Stop in the center for a wide-legged fold. Inhale to find length. Grab the big toes if it's available. Bend the elbows. Drop the head. Tuck the chin. Weight comes into the ball mounds of your feet. Trusting your intuition here. Shoulders draw down away from the ears. Awareness to your breath. Last round of breath here. Come into a flat back. Take your hands on your hips and rise up. Strong legs, strong core. In warrior two, turn the left toes out and set up your feet. Tailbone down, belly lifting. Arms can reach out here. Gazing over the fingertips. Activate the muscles in your body, your legs, your arms, your center line. Glutes especially engaged here, but not forcing. Loosen up the toes. And with an inhale, reverse your warrior. And as you exhale, come back to warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. I'll demonstrate the version with the forearm on the thigh. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, deep bend in the front knee. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, side angle, extended side angle. So reach that top arm over the ear. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, extended side angle. Exhale, warrior two. Last time, reverse warrior, inhale. Warrior two. Extended side angle, we're gonna hold here for 5. Moving the fingertips to the ground if it's comfortable. 4. Frontal hip points lift up as we extend out through the fingertips, through the heart. Last round of breath here. Good. From here, come back up to warrior two. Straighten your front leg, walk your back toes up. This time we're moving into triangle. So reaching forward, reach the hips back. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up. Hug the right hip in, and hug the hips under the midline. Reach out through the fingertips. Engage the quads. Top arm over the ear if you want more, side body. Good. Strong legs and core to come back up. Turn your left toes in. Take a deep breath in. Turn your right toes out. Inhale here. Start to reach forward. Send your hips back. When you find that maximum length and extension, let your right hand come down naturally where it wants to go. Lift your left arm up. Good. Inhale again, lengthen. Exhale, rotate your rib cage. So draw your bottom rib cage forward and up and your top rib cage back. And just breathe there. If you find you're rounding to touch the ground, bring your hand up higher or grab a block and put it under your fingertips. One more breath. Top arm over the ear. Come all the way back up. Turn your toes to face parallel. And then fold. Prasarita. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, let it go. Good. Come into a flat back. And frame your left foot at the top of your mat. Hug your left hip crease in. And rise up into crescent warrior. And as you start to reach forward into thunderbolt, work that back leg. Good. Spread out your toes. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Start to bring your right knee up. Pull your fist in, standing tall, elbows in towards the spine, shoulder blades touching. And then inhale, reach back out. Full extension. Exhale, bring it back in. Inhale, reach back out, just touching those back toes to the mat. Exhale, bring it back in. Some of you might not even need to touch the back toes, but make sure you're getting full extension. Inhale. Draw the belly up and in. Exhale, bring it in. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, come up and stay up. Bring your hands on your hips, flex the right toes, stand tall. Bring your left hand on your shin, reach your right arm back. For the twist, awareness to your breath, slow it down. Now if you can grab the side of the foot, go for it. If you want to practice extending the leg but you can't quite reach the foot, grab the thigh and then straighten the front leg. Keep lifting up. One more breath. Good. Come back to center. Lift your right knee, inhale. And step it down. Good. Sway the hips. Just transfer the weight into one foot and the other here as you're in mountain pose. Pedaling the feet. Close your eyes and just notice how you feel. The little subtle movements in the body, even though you're still. Notice where you might be holding on to tension and relax. The jaw. Relax the forehead, the shoulders, the fingertips, the toes. All right. For this next part, we're going to come into eagle pose. I'm going to face you. We're going to be standing on the right foot. And I'll give a few options with the bind. For those of you not ready to come quite into full eagle yet, open your arms wide. Bend your knees softly. Feet or hips width distance apart. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, you're going to lift your left knee and bring your left leg over the right. Also bringing the left arm under the right. And you can touch the tops of the hands together, stopping there. Or you can take the full wrap. Some of you might just cross the left ankle over the thigh and as you sit, right? But if you can go for the full wrap, go for the full wrap. If you're in your full eagle wrap, bring your left knee over to the left just an inch or two to square your hips. Lift up the elbows. Breathe here. Remember, tailbone points down, belly lifts up, chest lifts up. One more breath, sink in. Good. Come up gently. Unravel the leg and then reach the arms up. Inhale. Samastitihi, hands to heart center. Shoulders roll back, chin lifts. Good, taking it to the other side. Arms open, inhale. Exhale, right knee lifts. And then we're going to wrap the right arm under the left and the right leg over. You can either just rest the right toes on the outside of the ankle or wrap them around. Either place, you're hugging those inner legs together. And then tops of the hands can touch, or you can take the full wrap. Another option would be shoulder to shoulder. Kneecap going to the right just slightly. Hands move away from the face, elbows lift a little bit. Hug those forearms, hug those inner legs, the glutes. One more breath, sink in. And release. Reaching the arms up as we inhale. Exhale, samastitihi, hands to heart, shoulders soften, tailbone drops down. All right, now we're going to add a little challenge onto that, a little balance challenge. This is a flying eagle. We did this a long time ago, back when I used to teach wrist free at the studio. So this is a fun one. Bend your knees, standing on the right foot. Just cross your left leg over. And again, you don't have to go for the full wrap. Those of you with any knee issues, right? You may just hold figure 4, right? Or tree pose. So it's about meeting yourself where you are. I'm taking the full wrap here. My arms are reaching out. Palms up or down, depending on what you like here. Hug those inner legs. Hug the glutes. Lift up the low belly. As I inhale, I'm going to just tilt, trying to keep the hips straight, the core engaged. Exhale back to center. This is where you really need to hug those legs together. Inhale over to the right. Exhale back to center. Your arms don't have to go as far as mine. You pick your battles. You pick your pace. So inhale over. Maybe you can complete it. Maybe you can even look up. Exhale back to center. Inhale over. Hug those legs together. Exhale back to center. It's burning. One more time. Inhale over. Possibly looking up. Exhale back to center. Whew. One more time. Inhale over. Exhale back to center. You can try to make it fancy. Good. Coming out, reach up. Hands to heart. Whew. Pedal out your feet. So you can play with it and have fun, but continue to have fun when you fall out of it. And, right, like don't make it a big deal. It's fun to laugh at yourself. This is like our little playground. We have to invoke the childlike spirit in all of us. Standing on the left foot, let's come in. Eagle legs. Hug those inner legs. Like make those two legs feel like one. Even the glutes, right? Lifting up through the center line. Take a deep breath in. And over to the right on the exhale. So this can look however you want. You want to get funky, get funky. Inhale back to center. It's hard when you're looking at a camera. Exhale over to the left. Inhale center. Exhale right. Inhale center. Exhale left. And you can sink in and challenge yourself a little more. Inhale center. Exhale right. One more time. Inhale center. Exhale left. Good. Inhale center. And then come up out of it. Reach up. Bring your hands to your heart. Turn your toes out. And find Malasana. Sink your hips. Lift your heart. If your heels are lifting really high up, you could roll your mat and place it underneath your heels. You could sit on some blocks or a pillow or two. You can reach your right arm out, left arm up. You could go for a bind if you like it. One more breath. And the other side. Left arm out, right arm up. Inhale. Stay here or go for the bind. One more breath. Come back to center. And then have a seat. From our seat, we're just going to come onto our hands and knees. And again, this is a wrist-free practice, so you're just being gentle, right? Gentle on the wrist. You can put your fists down if your wrists are really bothering you. Maybe your wrists aren't bothering you at all, and you're just on your hands. But just a little free movement, so maybe some circles. Some sinking the hips, looking over one shoulder, just whatever's feeling good to you. Just move with freedom in your body. Maybe some gentle cat-cow. for about 10 more breaths. Last 3, 2, and 1. All right. From here, we're going to work to strengthen the upper body and the core. Really, it strengthens everything, but we're going to come into a forearm plank. And trying to do our best to parallel our arms. So line up your shoulders with your elbows first. And then from that square shape, right, you have a geometric shape. So we're going to make a block. So shoulders, elbows, elbows, hands. Just think of that alignment. And then step your feet back. Tuck your tailbone slightly. Lift up low belly and extend out through your sternum. Spread your shoulder blades a little bit and work the thighs. For 5. Press up out of your forearms. 4. 3. 2. 1 more breath. And then sink your hips. Stretch back through the toes. Walk your hands forward just slightly for Sphinx pose. So when I come into Sphinx, I like to kind of just drop down into it a little bit. Just let the shoulders come up to the ears. And then I'll start to press the pelvic floor down. Lift the navel up away from the mat. And then start to press up out of my shoulders. Possibly lifting the kneecaps up. And then draw the elbows energetically back to bring your heart through the gateway of your arms. And breathe here. This is strengthening. One more breath. Good. Tuck your toes. One more time in our forearm plank. Walk the elbows back just slightly. And then we're going to lift up. Go through your adjustments. Tuck tail. Lift up the belly. Press up out of your forearms. And keep your neck long. To modify, you can have your knees down. Okay. Moving on. Step your feet together. Lift one foot up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Step the right foot down. Reach the left foot up wherever you are. Hold strong. 1, 2. Hug your belly in. 3, 4, 5. Forearm plank. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. And sink your hips. And walk your forearms forward. Just let your chest drop down. Right, not trying to do anything here for a moment. And then bringing the feet together, lifting up low belly, pressing up out of your shoulders, right? Pressing the shoulders down and the top of the head up, chest up. Press into the tops of the feet, lift your knees, and then energetically drawing back on the elbows, bringing the heart through the arms, and breathing here. 1. Breathe into the collarbones. 2. The heart. 3. 4. Last breath here. 5. All right, release the arms by your side. Rest a cheek down on your mat. And just rest for a few moments. nerve. And forehead down. Reach your arms forward. And as you inhale, lift your right leg and your left arm. Exhale, come down. Inhale, right arm lifts, left leg lifts. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, switch, left arm, right leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift, right arm, left leg. Exhale, down. Inhale, switch. Exhale, down. Inhale, switch. Exhale, down. Good. Now we're going to do both. Inhale, come up. Hold here. 5. If you can lift up higher, lift up higher. 4. 3. If you feel any pain, soften it a little bit more. 2. 1 more breath. And release. Arms by your side, rest a cheek. Invite a big, expansive breath that just fills up your back body. Good. And then forehead center, feet together or hips width distance apart, you choose. This time taking a variation here, Shalobhasana, interlace the fingers or you can just hook the thumbs. And then inhale, lift off. Staying here for 5, 4. If you can come up higher, come up higher. 3, 2. 1 more breath. Good. Release. Forehead center. We're going to bend the knees this time, coming into bow. Take the feet or the ankles, or you can take locust as we just did. Anchor your pubic bone down and lift up. Lift up through the toes. Keep the neck long. Last breath here. And release. Hands by your chest. Just let your feet sway from side to side. Maybe some big circles. The legs. All right. From here, really gently come into a child's pose. So maybe you're back onto your forearms. Press up and back. Enjoy this shape for the first time today. Invite some deeper, slower breaths in. And then bring yourself up to a seat. So come on to your bum. Bring the soles of your feet together. And hold your inner arches and kind of open them up a little bit like a book. Bringing your awareness now to your inner thighs. Maybe you lean forward. If you're really flexible, you might be able to really press down with your forearms on those thighs, the inner legs. come up. Place your feet on your mat. We're just going to do a few roll-ups and a few more closing stretches before Shavasana. Stay with me here if you got the time. Inhale to reach your arms forward. And as you exhale, slowly as you can, trying to keep the feet pressing down, round. Good. Inhale, arms reach back. And exhale as slowly as you can, come up. I can't even lift up. You can use your hands on the sides of your legs if you need to. Inhale. Exhale. Roll all the way down. Inhale here. Exhale, roll up. Roll down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, come up. Just 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, roll down. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, roll down. 1 vertebra at a time. Inhale here. Exhale, come back up. Good, take a deep breath in. This time we're going to roll down for the last time. Good, step your feet on your mat. Walk your hands by your side. Heels underneath your knees. Let's lift up into bridge pose. Walking the shoulders in. Possibly an interlace of the fingers. Press the hips up to the sky. Lift your chin a little bit here. And if you can really work those inner and outer thighs, the glutes. Exhale, lower down. Let your knees touch. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Good, and again, bridge pose last time. Lift your hips and walk your shoulder blades in. The last 2. 1 more breath. Lift those hips. And release. Knees touch. Good. From here, cross your right ankle over your left thigh and thread the needle for pigeon. If you want to add a little hamstring stretch in the left leg, you can lift the left leg up and reach upwards towards the back of the left leg. Maybe pointing and flexing that left foot, if you lifted it, or not. Drawing some circles with the left foot. Good. Releasing this, keeping the legs the way they are, left foot on the floor, right ankle crossing over. Just scoot your bum to the left and lower your legs to the left and look to the right for a supine twist. Arms are open in a nice T shape. Feel everything soften. Just visualizing what it would feel like or be like for your skin to soften. Most of the time, that visualization is enough. Coming back to center. Stepping the right foot down, left ankle crosses over the right thigh, open at that left hip. And then, if it's available, thread the needle, grabbing the back of the right leg or the shin side of the front leg. Flex both feet. Breathing into any tight spaces or sensations in the hips. Straightening that right leg if it's available, pointing and flexing the foot. One more breath. Lower your right foot down, but keep the cross. And then find your supine twist, scooting your bum to the left, lowering the legs to the right, and looking to the left. Again, just visualizing an all-over softening. Becoming that softening. And as you come back to center, give your knees a hug. Just bring your forehead in. Just take a nice breath here. So when you're ready to open into Shavasana, make yourself comfortable. Get all the wiggles out. Unwind your jaw. Scan your body, inviting softness and peace in, relaxation in, and asking anything heavy, anything stressful or negative to leave. Feeling your eyes and cheeks soften. Shoulders soften. A whole body softening. A whole body softening. Softening your mind, your heart. Start to feel heavier, letting all of your weight drop into the ground beneath you. No reason to hold on to any tension or any stress. I invite you to stay here for at least 5 minutes if you have the time. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. Sending peace to you all. Namaste.